Dune Part 2 in the unofficial and in the official sequel to Dune 2021. Kent Brindley here, movie review critic. Here we go. Movie review critic with Dune Part 2. I haven't seen the 80s version of Dune yet, and I have not read the novel. I have not read Frank Herbert's Dune yet, so that's where we're coming from. Dune Part 2 is the sequel to Dune 2021. And despite its myriad of flaws, Part 2 is still a lot more entertaining than Dune Part 1 2021 was. And Part 2 clocks in at 170 minutes and is still more entertaining than its predecessor. Now, to recap. Paul Atreides, I cannot remember his Freeman name for the life of me, is scripted to be the one, and he has to unlock his fantastic powers with fantastic responsibility that absolutely must come with them. What he does instead is lead the Freeman people into holy war. And there is still the production of spice on the planet of... What is the name of their planet? I give up. Arrakis, what have you. Anywho. Anyway, Alderaan, but not Alderaan, is dealing with the production of spice and the threat of a holy war between two houses, neither of whom's Reverend Mothers have redeemable qualities. Paul has to deal with his heritage in that he is not only the son of one of said Reverend Mothers, but he may be the nephew of Baron. I give up. Whatever the Baron's name was. Vlad the Baron. Boy. This is ridiculous. Anyway. So. Spice is still in production. Drugs are bad. Holy War. Vlad the Baron is still running around. And the one is still very, very young and slightly misguided for the level of power that is about to be bestowed upon him. There is the love story between he and Chani, which was actually the most interesting part of the movie, until all of a sudden at the end, right in front of Chani, and right after telling her that she'd be his one and only forever and ever and ever and ever, he proposes to Princess Irulan in order to unite two houses. It's 2024, and no matter how unlikable Zendaya's character is on screen, you have to sympathize with her because it's 2024. So you have to sympathize with Shawnee at the end of the day. Despite how unlikable Zendaya's characters are. Dune Part 2. 3.5 popcorn buckets out of 5 if you have 2 hours and 50 minutes to kill. And not only endured, but actually enjoyed Part 1. There's a lot of stuff to unpack in 2 hours and 50 minutes, and I can't even tell you what could have been left on the cutting room floor. I'm Kent Brindley, and I review movies so that you can make up your own mind. See you later.